Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review and first impressions on two new L'Oreal products that have finally hit the shelves of Australia. So excited to try these new products out, so let's get into it. So the first product we are going to review and try out for the first time is the L'Ore al Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. I believe they have around 30 shades in this foundation. I picked up the shade Radiant Beige. I grabbed this at the Priceline store for $31.95. It's got 30 mils of product, which is pretty standard. What I really like about the packaging so far is that it comes in a glass bottle and it has a pump, which is something we don't see too much of when it comes to drugstore foundations. So already that's a win-win for me. So it claims that it's a 24-hour wear foundation with no touch-ups required. It's breathable with a buildable coverage. The foundation is water resistant, transfer proof, and sweat proof. A lot of people around the world and all over social media are saying that this is their favorite drugstore foundation. L'Oreal do two of my other favorite foundations. It's the L'Ore al Infallible Pro Matte, which I love, and also the Pro Glow. The Infallible Pro Glow is like one of my top favorite foundations. So I'm really excited to see how this compares to those two. So as you can see, I've got my eye makeup on and nothing on my base. So let's start with priming my skin. That's what I usually do before any makeup application. I'm gonna try to keep this all drugstore. So I'm going to be priming my skin with the DB Cosmetics Rise and Prime Luminescent Primer. Lately, I've been really enjoying my skin to look very hydrated and glowy, as opposed to a really matte finish. I love this primer. Makes your skin look very healthy and glowy. So I've got you pretty close up so you can see. Okay, that was really nice and easy. So the way I like to apply my foundation is I like to dot it onto the skin rather than putting the Beauty Blender straight into the foundation, because I feel that a beauty sponge soaks up too much product. And then I'm using more pumps than required. So I'll do that. The beauty sponge I like to use is from Dirty 30s. Oh, is it the right color? Okay. We did good. My hands are really white in comparison to my face and neck because I like to do a little bit of a spray tan on my chest area, just using the, you know, the one day Le Tan. I like to do 2 coats of foundation. Because I'm a full coverage gal. I've brought the lights closer so we can have a really good look at the foundation. So I wouldn't call this a full coverage foundation. This is definitely medium to full coverage, so you can it's definitely buildable. It blended into the skin really, really nicely. And I did 2 coats and it did not cake up at all. It's sitting on the skin really, really, really nice. Wow, it's actually really, really nice on the skin. This is beautiful. Wow. Super impressed so far. Does not look like a matte foundation and it's definitely not a dewy foundation. I'm gonna say it's more of like a radiant satin finish. So the concealer that we are going to be testing out for the first time is the Infallible More Than Concealer. This is new to their collection and line as well. I've had this in my drawers for a couple days now, and it has been so hard not to pick these up and try these out. But I really, really wanted to give you a proper first impressions on camera. So I have not tried it. What I can tell you about it is that it's got the big doe foot applicator, and they're also comparing this to the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. So the concealer comes in 25 shades. I picked up the shade Vanilla, Biscuit, and to contour with we're gonna do Honey. I think vanilla might be a bit too light to put on now, but I can either use it to either highlight, or I'll use vanilla when I'm not spray tanned. But I think we're going to use Biscuit. So I also picked this up from Priceline for $29.95. So one of my favorite drugstore concealers is the Maybelline Fit Me, and this is the L'Oreal. Can you see the size difference? So the Maybelline has, what is that? Oh, I can't say, 6.8 mils of product, whereas the L'Oreal one has 11 mils of product. So for $29.95, it's a bargain. I like it. So we're gonna go in with Biscuit. Oh my God, I've heard so many good things about this concealer. Please, I hope the hype is real. Okay, I'm also going to go in with a damp beauty blender. This is another one from Dirty 30s. Let's blend that in. Okay, that is definitely full coverage. That looks so good. Whoa, that is full coverage. I hope you guys can see this properly on camera. Oh wow, this is really nice. You know what? I'm just gonna see what I don't need an extra layer of concealer, but I just want to see what it would look like if I added more. I'm gonna see if it cakes up. Do you guys see that? Definitely a full coverage concealer. That is really nice. Let's try out the shade Honey and contour my face with it. I'm going to use the Morphe M523 brush. This is the brush I like to use anytime I contour. Do you like my mirror? Oh, I got it from Daiso. Very cute. Also claims to be a 24-hour wear concealer. Let's go in. So we've used Biscuit for under my eye and Honey to contour with. This shade's, I know it's going to be really light, but let's highlight with the shade Vanilla. Lots of full coverage. Oh, so hopefully I did not screw this up. Oh, it's too white. It's too white. Ah. We can save this. There we go, just blend. You know what, we're not gonna use this shade, Vanilla. It's way too light. I'm wasting my time. I'll use that when I'm fair. Like, look like I have a milk moustache. Wow, wow, wow. And something else I've noticed, it's not creasing under the eye as much. And I haven't even set it yet, but it's sitting really nicely under the eye. Okay, so far the concealer is definitely full coverage concealer. I did my contour, it was so easy to contour, everything blended really nicely. Okay, let's set it to see what it looks like with powder on top. I'm going to set my under eyes with RCMA No Color Powder. That's my favorite to set my concealer with. And I'm doing that with a Morphe M438 brush. This is drugstore. This is by far, so far, the best drugstore concealer I've ever used. Hands down. And to set my face, I'm going to be using the Australis Fresh and Flawless in the shade Darkest Brown with a Morphe E4 brush. I'm thinking I might finish my makeup look off camera and then I'll get back to you with my final thoughts. Okay guys, we are back. My makeup is all done and let's have a really good look at these two products. So first of all, off the bat, foundation feels really, really comfortable on the skin. It's very light. I don't feel very cakey at all. It's really, really beautiful on the skin. Foundation, I am absolutely loving. I've definitely added the other foundations, added their other range, the Infallible Pro Matte and Pro Glow. One of them is very matte, which I do like, but I'm going more for a dewy look these days, or of a satin finish. That might be too matte for some people, whereas the Pro Glow might be too dewy for some, whereas I think this one here is perfect for all skin types. Concealer, hands down, best concealer I've ever used. That's definitely drugstore. I would definitely, yes, I think it is, you would compare it a lot to the Tarte Shape Tape. It's very, very similar in coverage. It is very full coverage. There is another concealer that's on the market that is drugstore that's apparently really full coverage, and I've tried it. It's from Flower Beauty, but creases like a motherfucker. This did not crease. It hasn't creased. It's just sits really nicely under my eyes. I love it. I definitely think this is worth the hype, and definitely if you see it at your local drugstore, whether it's Priceline or Chemist Warehouse, I'm sure soon it's gonna hit Target and Big W. Pick it up, try it. This stuff is really amazing. Super, super happy. Definitely worth the hype. Love it. That's all I can say, guys. Okay guys, so that is it from me. I hope you found this video either very educational or helpful or whatever you're looking for in a foundation and concealer review. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.